SoftBank $1 billion डाल रहा है.
But then you show up.
Market में सब खत्म हो जाते
Then
हैं.
you show up. But to be fair, Ritesh did not do that. He did not come saying, okay, Son-sai has so much money, let me see if I can get $1 billion out of him. He didn't do that. Masa himself said,
I like you.
Yeah, I love you. I mean,
why did he love Ritesh
He
Agrawal?
reminds me of me, exact words. He's the one entrepreneur I met who reminds me of me when I was his age. It's exact words. That's a real compliment.
And what, like, have you asked, what reminded
him? This, not just being bright, not just identifying an opportunity, but thinking big at a very young age.
How big
he would tell, by the way, this is in public, by the way. I don't know if I mentioned this in my book. He would tell Adam Newman, you look at your little brother Ritesh, he's thinking bigger than you. His exact words were, he's crazier than you. You're not being crazy enough, you're not thinking big enough. Look at Ritesh.
Really?
He was pushing Ritesh to go head to head against, does that describe in the book? To go head to head against Airbnb. Be global, be big. And he was real affection. He came for Ritesh's marriage. How many kind of VCs coming to like India for like a founder's marriage? You don't see VCs doing that.
He's really fond of him.
Yeah.
Even today.
I'm sure he is.
So I really love Ritesh Agrawal, and he was one of those first entrepreneurs from India who inspired me because I read his story in Forbes for the first time. And I was like, if he can do it, I want to do it. I want to become an entrepreneur, right? So he's one of those entrepreneurs who I really look up to purely from a point of inspiration. And when I met him and we recorded a podcast and we spoke about so many things, he was telling me at that time, this is a couple of years ago, okay? And उस time पे we have recorded a clip कि मैं IPO करने वाला हूँ and ये clip IPO के बाद डालना.
Okay.
Right? So when the news was around कि OYO fire कर रहा है, pandemic से just बाहर निकले हो, you don't even know whether the company will survive or no. वो इतने believe और conviction के साथ he said that, hey, मैं IPO कर रहा हूँ, but ये clip ना IPO के बाद ही डाल.
अच्छा, okay.
So to me, that level of conviction, even in the times when everything is uncertain, was very inspiring.
It's rare. Yeah,
it's rare and inspiring to see. And in that close room, उनको करने की ज़रूरत नहीं थी. Like Ritesh shouldn't have done it. मैं कौन हूँ, मैं क्या हूँ, मेरे सामने क्या बोलेंगे, clip भी बाहर नहीं आ रही, public भी नहीं है, right? But still that, and he said it like he believes in his second nature. Like it was not even like he's trying to make up.
Yeah, no, it's the thing about those characters, those people is you can't really teach people. Right? I mean,
you can't teach people how to think big.
You can't. Well, you can teach people yes and no. I mean, you can think big, but to have that level of conviction is very unusual. It's an unusual quality. I admire it. I don't have it. That's why I admire it in others.
So ऐसे entrepreneurs को कैसे मिलता है? क्या कैसे back करते हैं? What do you think in them? Just कोई भी कुछ भी आके बड़ा बोल सकता है. Doesn't mean you'll back them.
Yeah, you have to have. So for a VC, there's 3 or 4 things that you have to look for. First is, as a VC, as a substantial VC. I mean, if you've got $1 billion to deploy, you have to assume कि आप कोई 10 के say 100 businesses में invest करोगे, तो इनमें से कोई 100 businesses है, 100 business में आप invest करो, 10 तो बिल्कुल total duds, failures, right? They'll go to zero. The majority will be okay. They'll muddle along. Some will even be successful, maybe go public. Your upside is going to come from 1, maybe 2. That'll be huge. They'll make up for the duds and make up for all the middling.
Sub 99 others के लिए 1 will make up.
Yeah. So which means if you're counting on 1 to make up for all the others, that 1 has to turn into something really, really big. So the first thing you look at is कि कितनी market कितनी बड़ी, addressable market, size of the addressable market. So you start with that.
But usually जो सारे बड़े startups बने, जो $100 billion type startups बने, जब वो बन रहे थे तब तो उनकी market, addressable market, calculate करना impossible है.
Depends on how you define the addressable market. If you're Google, you have to, it wasn't clear, but the addressable market was all the money that's spent on advertising. And then Google would gradually displace them. So there has to be some sense of how you're going to make money. Initially, you have to, right? If you don't have any sense, then you shouldn't be investing. But there has to be some addressable market. Then there's this idea of product market fit. Not enough to have a big market, but जो भी आप product बना रहे हो ना, कुछ fit होना चाहिए to address some problem or some need that the consumer has. So product market fit जरूर होना चाहिए. और तीसरी बात है the entrepreneur quality. I mean, as a VC, you have again same qualities: resilience, flexibility. Will you listen to me? Will you not listen to me? That Masayoshi Son quality, that like I'm going to back you, whatever you want. That's not how most VCs think. Most VCs do think about, rightly or wrongly, about okay, things go wrong, कि मेरी बात सुनेगा या नहीं सुनेगा. Flexibility. It's a important quality. So for any young person who's looking to start up a business, you have to keep that in mind. You have to convince a VC that you're not stubborn. कि आप बात सुनोगे उनके, you'll work with them as partners. Partnership होनी चाहिए.